Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Sara Thompson, and my guest is Parent Engagement Administrator Dah-jah Elliot of the Lessie Bates Davis Neighborhood House in East St. Louis. And thank you again for being here. Yes. We're going to kind of go into your area of concentration, which is early childhood services and education. And I know, as we mentioned in the first segment, the organization has been around since 1909. And I know you mentioned a variety of services from elder care all the way down to early childhood care. Tell me more about what you specifically do and about the early childhood services.
Well, currently I am the Parent Engagement Administrator, and basically I am over making sure that the parents feel as involved as they would like to, or even more involved than they sometimes want to, with their child's learning. So I, and many times, put on a lot of different of the events for the families and the kids so that they are learning, but also like using their imaginations, also just learning new concepts. And I'm over getting partnerships. Like one of our partnerships is with Nine Network, and they'll come in and have the characters and would blow bubbles and just do these awesome things, and reaching out to go field trips. We went to see Disney on Ice and just things like that that the kids will maybe remember. I don't remember anything from my childhood, but may remember, at least have a good picture for. So that's kind of my job.
Well, let's take a look at some of the pictures, because you are referring to events, and you can tell me what some of these are for. I believe you said one of them has to do with Black History Month. That was an activity that you did. Yes. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look. Tell me what's going on here.
So this is during our Black History Month. So we had a few people come out and volunteer. We had some tables where they gave away books and things of that nature. There was some content going on where the children actually learned some Black poets or Black history, and they recited it for the parents and the family. They were all there. It was a great event. Right now, this is the picture of like kind of the setup, so it's more of our staff doing the background work, because there's a lot of people at Lessie Bates that work very hard to make sure these events run smoothly. So
I'm sure, because you're servicing, again, we mentioned that both St. Clair County and Madison County. Yes. So I mean, I'm sure that there's with a lot of children. Let's take a look at the next one. This is the same event, same program.
No, this is actually a different event. This is our story time, and we actually allowed AmeriCorps workers as well as the parents to come in, and some of the staff, and we rotated reading books, doing sing-alongs. Our kids love to sing and dance, so that's something that we try to do often. And I am very animated, so I'm normally a volunteer to get up there and sing, so I'm a baby shark and do dances with them. So that's kind of what's going on in this picture right now.
And then I think we have one more.
Yes. So that's actually me in the middle of all the little ones, and we are dancing and just having fun. This is still the same event, and we had some parents in the outskirts just watching and dancing and singing along as well.
Oh, that's great. There's so much more and more research and information out there that talks about the importance of early childhood education and how vital it is for students to really succeed in kindergarten and beyond by having that. And so talk about the Head Start program as well, because this is something that's part of the program that the neighborhood house that you provide.
Yeah, so we like to go into the communities and try to get the parents to enroll their kid as early as possible. So we do have an early Head Start, which we partnership with SIUE, but we also have a PASS program where while the parent is with the child, we go into their house and do house visits. We get them ready for being a parent. We teach them how to read to their child while they're in the womb. We teach them, like, this is how your child's going to develop. Let's try this. And we kind of go in with these families from before the child is even born all the way until the child is ready to go to kindergarten. So it's like all about kindergarten readiness within the Family Development Center.
Oh, that's fantastic. And remind people the ages for Head Start for the program.
So for our Head Start program, it is from, so Head Start is any age after 6 weeks. Sorry, I'm trying to, 6 weeks all the way up into 3. And then we have our PFA, PFE program, which is 3 to 5.
Okay.
So there's several programs within one building that goes on.
No, that's great. And I know on your website you've got more information, so we're going to direct people to the website. Yes. So no, thank you for that. It's right there on your screen. You can learn more about it. It's the Lessie Bates Davis Neighborhood House. It's been in East St. Louis, been servicing the St. Clair and Madison County since 1909, which is phenomenal with a variety of services. We've been focusing obviously on the early childhood services, but to learn more about what Dah-jah was talking about in terms of Head Start and some of the other early childhood services, head to the website, LessieBatesDavis.org, and also mark down Saturday, August 10th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., which is their free back to school celebration for the community. You can head out and stock up on supplies and meet some people and learn more about what they're doing, and just keep up the good work. And I know it's really vital work, so thank you so much for being here. And thank you for taking the time out to come. So
No problem. Thank you for the opportunity.
well, there's more STL Live right after this. Please stay with us.